Deep in the heart of Rajasthan, India, lies Bhangarh Fort, a place shrouded in mystery and legend. Not just a ruin, but a monument to fear itself, Bhangarh Fort stands as a testament to the eerie and the unknown. Tourists flock here, but not for sun-drenched history or the allure of ancient architecture. They come for the chills, the whispers, the promise of the unknown that lingers in every shadowy corner and darkened hallway. Built in the 17th century, Bhangarh Fort has all the grandeur of a Rajput stronghold, with its towering walls and intricate carvings. These towering walls, intricate carvings, and once bustling marketplaces now lie in silence, a stark contrast to the fort's vibrant past. The fort stands abandoned, said to be cursed since a sorcerer's dying breath. Legend has it that a powerful sorcerer fell in love with the local princess, and upon being spurned, cast a dark spell on the fort and its inhabitants. Locals say no one can spend a night within its walls. They speak of strange noises, ghostly apparitions, and an overwhelming sense of dread that descends as the sun sets. The Archaeological Survey of India has even placed a sign forbidding entry after dark, a testament to the fort's fearsome reputation. Is it just legend, or is there something truly sinister at play? The fort's dark corridors and empty rooms seem to hold their breath, waiting for the next unsuspecting visitor. Join me as we delve into the mystery of Bhangarh Fort. We'll explore its haunted history, hear tales from those who have dared to enter, and uncover the secrets that lie within its ancient walls. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, Bhangarh Fort promises an experience that will leave you questioning the boundaries between the known and the unknown. Every haunted place needs a good curse, and Bhangarh Fort, one of the most infamous haunted locations in India, is no exception. Its tale is steeped in mystery, intrigue, and a chilling curse that has stood the test of time. Bhangarh's curse is rooted in the story of Guru Balunath, an ascetic who lived where the fort now stands. This holy man was known for his deep meditation and spiritual prowess, and his presence was both revered and feared by the locals. He gave his blessing for the construction of the fort, but under one strict condition: the fort's shadow must never touch his abode. This was a sacred decree, a boundary that was not to be crossed. Ambition often blinds, and the ruler perhaps grew too bold. The king, driven by his desire to expand his kingdom and leave a lasting legacy, decided to build the fort larger and grander than initially planned. As the construction progressed, the fort's imposing structure began to cast a long shadow. Despite the warnings, the king's ambition knew no bounds. The shadow eventually engulfed the ascetic's home, breaking the sacred conditions set by Guru Balunath. Enraged by this act of defiance, Balunath unleashed his fury. His anger was not just a momentary outburst, but a powerful curse that would echo through the ages. He cursed the fort, condemning it to ruin and its inhabitants to restless spirits forever trapped within its walls. The once thriving fort became a place of desolation and despair, haunted by the souls of those who once lived there. Was it the wrath of a holy man or the machinations of fate? This question lingers in the air, adding to the eerie atmosphere that surrounds Bhangarh Fort. The curse seemed to be a manifestation of both divine retribution and the inevitable consequences of human hubris. Whatever the cause, Bhangarh was abandoned soon after. The once bustling fort turned into a ghost town, its grand halls and courtyards left to the ravages of time and the elements. The curse, it seemed, had come to pass. Today, Bhangarh Fort stands as a testament to the power of ancient curses and the enduring legacy of Guru Balunath's wrath. Visitors to the fort often report strange occurrences, eerie sounds, and an overwhelming sense of unease, as if the spirits of the past are still very much present. No tale of Bhangarh is complete without Princess Ratnavati. Said to be the jewel of Rajasthan, her beauty was legendary. Even the Mughal prince desired her, but she spurned his advances. Enter the villain of our story, Singhia, a sorcerer infatuated by the princess. He planned to use black magic to win her love. One day he enchanted a perfume, intending for Ratnavati to fall under his spell. But the princess, wise to his wicked ways, thwarted his plan. She poured the potion onto a boulder. It rolled towards Singya, crushing him beneath its weight. With his dying breath, the sorcerer cursed Ratnavati and the entire kingdom. Bhangarh Fort isn't just about stories, it's a place where the veil between worlds feels thin. Locals whisper of strange occurrences, unexplained shadows, and a palpable sense of dread that descends after dark. Some say they've heard the tinkling of women's bangles echoing from the empty palaces. Others claim to have seen spectral figures flitting through the crumbling archways. The air grows heavy, the temperature drops, and an unsettling silence blankets the fort. Is it just the power of suggestion, or are these the echoes of a tragedy long past? Whatever the reason, Bhangarh Fort leaves an undeniable mark on those who dare to enter. Over the years, countless visitors have claimed to have encountered the unexplained within Bhangarh's walls. The fort, with its eerie silence and crumbling structures, has long been a magnet for thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Many come hoping to catch a glimpse of the supernatural, and some leave with stories that defy logic and reason. One story tells of a group of friends who stayed past sunset. They were drawn by the allure of the fort's haunted reputation and decided to test their courage by spending the night within its ancient walls. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the atmosphere grew heavy with anticipation and an unspoken fear. As darkness fell, they felt an oppressive presence, a feeling of being watched. The once lively chatter turned into hushed whispers as they huddled together, trying to shake off the growing sense of dread. The shadows seemed to move on their own, and every rustle of the wind felt like a whisper from the past. Suddenly, one of them tripped and fell, breaking his leg. The fall was abrupt and inexplicable, as if an unseen hand had pushed him. The pain and shock were immediate, and the group's fear escalated into full-blown panic. Panic set in, and they fled the fort, convinced that unseen forces were at play. Their laughter and bravado from earlier in the evening were replaced by screams and desperate cries for help. They didn't stop running until they were far from the fort's ominous presence, vowing never to return. Another account speaks of a lone traveler who decided to camp near the fort, despite the warnings. He was an experienced adventurer, unafraid of the tales that surrounded Bhangarh. He set up his tent and settled in for the night, confident that the stories were just that, stories. He claimed to have heard disembodied voices whispering his name throughout the night. The whispers were soft at first, almost indistinguishable from the wind, but as the night wore on, they grew louder and more insistent, filling him with a sense of unease that he couldn't shake. By morning he was gone, his campsite abandoned, leaving behind only the chilling memory of his experience. His belongings were scattered as if he had left in a hurry, and the only trace of him was the lingering fear that seemed to hang in the air. The fort had claimed another victim, adding to its long list of ghostly tales. Bhangarh's reputation has attracted paranormal investigators from around the world. Armed with EMF readers, EVP recorders, and thermal cameras, they seek to document the unexplained. Some claim to have captured EVPs of disembodied voices, while others report unusual electromagnetic fluctuations within the fort's walls. One investigation team claimed to have witnessed a shadowy figure moving through the ruins. Their thermal camera picked up a heat signature that vanished as quickly as it appeared. While skeptics remain unconvinced, these investigations only add to the mystique surrounding Bhangarh Fort. Is Bhangarh Fort truly haunted, or is it just a product of overactive imaginations? The stories and legends have been passed down for generations, each retelling adding its own layer of embellishment. The power of suggestion is undeniable, and the eerie atmosphere certainly plays a role in shaping visitors' experiences. However, the sheer volume of accounts, coupled with the fort's undeniable history of tragedy, makes it difficult to dismiss the possibility of paranormal activity entirely. Perhaps there is a residual energy, a lingering imprint of the events that unfolded within those crumbling walls. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, Bhangarh Fort remains a place of undeniable power. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of life, the enduring nature of fear, and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The stories, the legends, and the experiences of those who have dared to venture within its walls continue to fascinate and terrify in equal measure. Bhangarh stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the human fascination with the unknown. It's a place where history, folklore, and the paranormal intertwine, creating an experience that lingers long after you've left its shadow behind. So, the next time you find yourself in Rajasthan, ask yourself, do you dare to visit Bhangarh Fort? Do you dare to walk through its crumbling archways, feel the weight of its history, and listen for the whispers of the past? Just remember, if you choose to go, heed the warnings, stay within the boundaries of daylight, and treat the fort with the respect it deserves, for Bhangarh Fort may hold more secrets than we can ever truly comprehend.